Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm here to share with you what's in my bag from Barnes&Noble, the 50% off Criterion Collection sale. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. I'm just going to take everything out of the bag. Save the time for the cat to come in here and mess with. Actually, I'll cram it up there for right now. Every time I have a bag or something, the cat likes to come in here and mess with it, and that's a really crinkly bag. So I'm just going to get in here, let you know what Spine and the movie, talk about it just a little bit, and we'll go from there. So starting out with, I was excited to see that they had this on Blu-ray. I thought it was just going to be like a 4K Blu-ray release, but they all the 4K digipacks were kind of damaged. So when I was looking for a good copy of one, I found this one in the very back. And this is just the Blu-ray, but it is Spine number 1160, brand new to the collection, and that is the Spike Lee joint, Malcolm X. I remember the last time I watched this film, I was making a nice meatloaf dinner, and I had this going on. I'd have to stop, pause, check on dinner, because it's a very long film, but it takes a while to bake a good meatloaf. So I had this going on, and I really enjoyed it, and I really want to dive a little deeper into it. It's 201 minutes long. It's a pretty long film. So if you're going to give this one a go, definitely set the time to the side and really take in everything this film has to offer. And I really can't wait to get into the special features of this one, because I love everything that Spike Lee puts out. Everything that I've seen of his that he's put out anyway. So I'm eager to get into this one. Again, that is Spine number 1160. Next up, this was one that I heard a lot of crap about online, being like the worst release to the Criterion Collection, and that is Spine number 787, Jellyfish Eyes. I checked this out after hearing all the nonsense talked about it. Coffee break. But it actually looked pretty good for what it is. Granted, I know that there's not the best special effects in this film, which is, I think, one of the reasons it gets a lot of crap. But if you go back and watch a lot of movies that had a lot of funding put into them, like there are a lot of really high budget movies with pretty crappy special effects. So I think this is the debut film from this director, Takashi Murakami. So I think for what this is, I'm eager to give it a go, eager to watch it. Nobody's first film, is perfect. Even some of the best directors out there, no movie's perfect. And so he got out there and he started it. So this is just his first film. He's done more since then. So I'm eager to see where this one kind of takes us. I looked into it again and it seemed kind of interesting. Yeah, cheesy effects and everything, but still seemed kind of interesting, and I wanted to see about it. This next movie, along with the one that follows this one, both of these movies I'm not initially fans of. This film, I didn't know what to think about it the first time I watched it, and I gave it another go years later, and I really enjoyed it. I just recently watched it. I think it was during quarantine. It was probably a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, whenever that was. I don't know. The last 3 years have sort of blurred into one. Or maybe it's only been 2 years. I don't know. It's still a blur. But anyway, this is Spine number 872, and that is Ghost World. I love the very end of this, like how this movie legitimately ends. It's very simple, and I just enjoy it. But overall, like it took me a couple of views to really enjoy this flick. And so I'm eager to dive a little deeper into that one. And this next film, this was one I had to purchase online. They didn't have it in the store, any of the stores that I had seen it, and I don't think it's one that a lot of people carry very often. But I was wanting to give this one another watch. It's been years since I've seen this one. I've seen it a couple times, and I think it's one that had to grow on me over time, because the first time I watched it, it was just so dark, and just you get the seedy underbelly of it all, in a sense. But that is Spine number 151, and that's Traffic. This movie shows not how only it affects you, but it affects everyone in the whole, universe of drugs. To the trafficking, to how it affects families of people who take drugs, all the people around them, everything about it. That's what I remember from the film, and the scene when the father finds the daughter in that like drug den, that was hard. That was a tough scene to watch, because you see this father like just completely vulnerable, and looking for his daughter, and he finally finds his daughter in a very very bad predicament overall. So it's it's definitely a movie I suggest people check out. Again, it's one that I've wanted to rewatch for a while, and I saw that it was in the collection. Steven Soderbergh. I wanted to give it another go, because it was just, it's a movie, to say the least. It's a movie, but I definitely suggest everyone check that one out. And then last but not least, we have Spine number 1161, and this one I talked about in my previous video. It was part of a pre-order, and that is Wally, the first edition to the Criterion collection from Disney. I don't know if they had just a Blu-ray only version of this. I got the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray option. When I went to purchase it on the website, it was the only option they had, that unless I just screwed up looking for it. But everything else had like a drop down where you could pick if you wanted Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. This one just had the 4K Blu-ray. But I'm eager to get into this one now that Disney's in the collection. I'm kind of eager to see where it goes from there. Who knows? We may get Bambi one day, which wouldn't be that bad. I would look forward to that one. But this is all I got from the Criterion collection this go around. So get all that glare out of there. But did anyone else go back, pick things up? I know I saw some videos out there where people were putting out part 2s of their Criterion collection November Barnes&Noble sale. This is my part 2 video, so share with me down below in the comments. If you stopped by and picked anything up, what did you pick up? And let's talk about it. So, as always, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to go warm up my coffee and watch a movie. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.